Now I'm walking along the waterfront next to the fruit and veg wholesale market, which is on the left. Very super simple again. Probably say 4-meter wide footpath and 2.5-meter wide planting area. Really very simple stuff. Yeah, this is very new. I mean, when I say very new, probably 3 or 4 years planted. This we have Codiaeum viminalis, which we've seen before, and we've got this shrub with the red leaves coming out on it. The names escape me for the moment. Photinia, that's right, Photinia, with the new red leaves coming out like that. It's not on the list, but you know, still quite a good useful shrub. Surprisingly, Codiaeum variegatum seems to be doing quite well here, which is extraordinary, right by the sea. And then for the edge plant, the edge ground cover, we've got Asparagus, densiflorus, Myers, which was seen before. And oh, we can actually see the flowers coming out on it here. White flowers coming out on it, and then yeah. Well, there's a berry. Is that a berry? Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, it does make red berries as well. Both the Asparagus densiflorus sprengeri and the Asparagus densiflorus Myers do that as well. Both do that. They're both different varieties of the same species. Anyway, I mean, very, very simple. What have we got on the fence? Quite a good choice because it's a chain link fence, and we've got Pyrostegia venusta, climbing plant on the hedge, and that one with the yellow flowers that we can see there, Tristellateria or Tristellateria, australis, I think. I'll check the name. Another twining climbing plant. So all in all, very simple planting, quite effective. Here you can see that the Codiaeum viminalis is still, 4 years later, being tied to the railing, and to angle irons to keep them up. They're not very tough. I mean, really, it can do by the sea, but I wouldn't plant it so big because it can't actually get much bigger than that anyway. So I suppose they'll settle in eventually, but they still have to be propped up. Over here we've got Brachychiton acerifolius, again not on your list, but it's actually another species which has green, very, very, very thin green bark, rather attractive Australian tree. Can't see any flowers on it at the moment. They're doing okay. I mean, they've also been tied to the railing, but I don't think that those ropes are doing anything much now. But we have another herbaceous species here, which you might consider. Look at that. I mean, absolutely fantastic, great, big, impressive plant. That is, what are you? Crinum asiaticum. Crinum asiaticum. And later it'll come out with white flower stalks. Can't see them yet, but with kind of like beautiful white star-like flowers. I mean, but imagine big clumps of that. Really very impressive. And that's a native. Also grows at the back of the beach, native. So Crinum asiaticum. Yeah. Okie dokie. So I think overall, I mean, what's interesting here is it's just very simple. Very simple design. but effective. The trees are not yet really casting much shade, but they're starting. They're getting there. Right, they're getting there. Another 5 years, another 10 years. This will actually be quite a pleasant walk. Well, it already is. I mean, even more pleasant walk.